Hello, Futurists. Thank you for coming to the FF Delivery Co-Creation Day. Today, we are delivering the FF91 2.0 to none other than Jason Oppenheim, the renowned U.S. luxury real estate agent and star producer of the hot show Selling Sunset. Today's venue is this amazing waterfront mansion sit on the harbor of Newport Beach, a historically ultra-affluent region of California. Courtesy of Jason, FF's ultimate AI tech luxury brand and product co-create with the U.S. top luxury real estate sector and are generating eco-chemistry. The first batch of developer co-creation officers have made remarkable early contributions to improving FF product and technical capabilities. After FF conquered the famous Willow Springs track by breaking the fastest lap record in its class, just last Wednesday, FF set another new record for the fastest lap at another renowned racetrack, Willow. It is the second famous track that FF has conquered, and it once again showcases the FF91 2.0, the racing elephant that makes every road a racetrack. Today, beyond vehicle deliveries and developer co-creation, we will also host FF Futurist Spire Club Salon. The focus is to generate additional value for Spire users and co-creation officers by building a community that fosters eco-chemistry between each other. From today on, FF will hold an FF Delivery Co-Creation Day for every FF91 2.0 user and FF Developer Co-Creation Officer. Next week, we are hosting the FF919 AI Developer Co-Creation Festival and delivering the FF91 2.0 to our next user. Early October, we will hold the FF Developer Co-Creation Track Day. Meanwhile, we are working diligently to raise capital and ramp up production. Lastly, the endorsement by top U.S. industry leaders shows their recognition of FF and our products. We are set to co-create the all-ability AI hypercar and turn FF into a disruptor of the traditional ultra-luxury car civilization epitomized by Ferrari and Maybach, and the pioneer of the ultimate AI tech luxury Spire market. Thank you. Now, let's have Jason on stage.
Hi everybody, my name is Scott Wong. I run product marketing at Faraday Future. Today we're here to celebrate Jason Oppenheim. He's going to be one of the world's first person to take the delivery of the FF91 2.0 Futurist Alliance. I'm joined by Justin Bell, a racing legend.
The second person.
Yeah, exactly.
The FF91, yeah.
In black color.
In black, yeah. We're both, Jason and I went with black, which is interesting, right? That
yeah.
we should want to do that.
Of course. We should talk to him about who gets the first one.
So, of course, coming here, why did we choose, so coming to a place like Newport, why did you choose here to do this?
This is obviously a very prestigious location. Everybody knows Newport Beach is the crown jewel of luxury real estate in Southern California.
So it's like the right synergy to showcase the car in an environment that people will really want to buy. Oh, there's Jason.
How are you
guys?
Hey,
Jason.
Thanks for
How
making
are you?
it. Good, man.
Good,
Hey,
good.
nice to meet you, mate.
You too.
That's good. Yeah, really good. Well, this is your turf, right? This is your territory.
This is it. I want you guys to see this house, and I figured no better place to pick up the car than right here.
This is amazing. Wow.
I've got this on the market right now at 28 million. It's over 10,000 square feet, right, as you can see, right on the water. The longest dock on the West Coast, over 100 feet. And you guys you're gonna love this house. It's amazing.
It's a bit like, it is like a James Bond set. I saw the boats at the end, you walk off it, you know, it's kind of cool.
That's what we're selling here, the dream.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of part of the spirit of this car. You know, it's representing the future. It's the future is here right now, but so is the ability to buy places like this, right?
That's why when Scott asked me, he said, "Where do you want to pick up the car?" I said, "I've got the place."
Yeah.
Thing's got like an 8-car garage. Because I want to learn everything about the car today. I want you guys to like teach me all the details. Plus, I heard that I stole your car because you wanted the same color.
I want exactly the same color. As soon as I saw it, and I saw yours 2 weeks ago in the factory, and I went, whose is this? This is the one. So yeah, it's really cool.
Oh man, I saw that matte black. I said, that's the one I'm getting right there.
Okay, are you guys ready to check out
Yeah,
the car?
let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, let's follow you guys.
So when you have a house like this, you obviously know that there's a certain buyer for it, right? You know there's a certain clientele, but is it also selling a lifestyle for them?
You know, most of the people that would buy this house, they're already living that lifestyle. I
Okay.
wouldn't be surprised if whoever buys this is their second or third home. They might live in it full time, but usually at this price point, it's somebody's second home. They're here for a few weeks a year.
And
But
does,
oh, sorry, go ahead.
no, which is crazy to most people. Most of us go, how do you live like that? But of course, have you seen that with this bi-coastal living, or people want to live in the desert? Like, I mean, do people choose not to have two homes here, or do they want to have in different locations?
A lot of people will want a house on the East Coast, like New York, maybe Miami, and then a second home here. I mean, that's kind of the dream,
Yeah.
right? I mean, I would love
Oh,
to
yeah.
have an apartment in New York and a house on the water in Newport Beach. This would be a dream for me. I would live here. This would not be
Yeah.
my second home.
No,
I would have
I've
a
already
boat
checked it
right
out.
there, and I would walk the dock every morning with my coffee.
And drive the FF91.
And
drive
the
a good
FF91.
life, right?
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
I think this house whoever buys this house needs to get the FF91. I mean, they go together. Both beautifully modern, technological.
Yeah, and it's also a reflection of personal style and how you want to present yourself to the world. And no, it's very cool. Are you going to show us around the house?
Yeah, I'd
That's
love
pretty
to.
cool.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Yeah.
Plus, there's only a few homes in the world that are right on the sand like this, especially
Yeah.
in a location like Corona del Mar, which is really the heart of Newport Beach.
Right, let's go check it out.
Like the rainbow, it's calling me. Like the rainbow, the rainbow. It's calling me. Like the rainbow, like the rainbow. It's calling me. Like the rainbow, the rainbow. I can't control it. My eyes are wide open. It's calling me. Like the rainbow, like the rainbow. It's calling me. Like the rainbow, the rainbow.
Well, that was a beautiful house. Thanks for showing us.
Oh,
That
I'm
was
glad you guys could see it.
So cool. I mean, that's the whole thing, right? Technology, design, luxury. I mean, I think that's how we define things now, right? Technology is the new definition of luxury, really, and design, as we're about to see.
And this is what people are looking for in this area anyway, these beautiful contemporaries right on the water. And you know what they're doing now, like a perfect example like this garage, they're incorporating a lot of wood and organic materials.
Yeah.
So it's like a softer and warmer contemporary.
Well, look at that, hidden away. You must be kind
There's
of
the man.
excited, right?
There's the man.
Hi.
How are you,
Jason.
bud?
Long time no see.
Exciting day for both of us.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Well, you shouldn't. I don't want to see it covered. I want to rip the cover off.
Yeah. I heard that your new show, Selling the OC, was just released. It's really exciting. I'm confident that our FF91 2.0 Futurist Alliance is just as exciting. Are you ready for it?
I am ready for it. You
Okay.
guys ready for this?
Ready to see it?
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
hey,
me.
hey. Good.
Yeah.
Come on,
Can
you gotta
I?
do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, what do you think?
I think it's honestly more beautiful than I imagined. Wow. Did you guys tint the window for me? Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get driven around in this thing. Sorry, I stole the first one,
Well, I
Justin.
know. That's why I'm looking at it going, that's
You have to get the matte black. This is absolutely gorgeous.
Look at it. Well, look at this, YT. It looks really good.
Wow, you guys should be proud, man. This is really a good-looking car, and I can't believe how fast it is. I can't wait to get tickets in it.
I'm happy you like it.
Yes, very much.
You know the FF91 2.0 broke record again at another racetrack.
Yeah, that does not surprise me. This thing was the fastest car I've ever driven. Yeah, that was a really fun day on the racetrack. Well, oh, I got presents?
Yeah, this car is now yours.
Oh,
This
okay, so
one
this
can
goes with the
control.
car?
Yeah, this car.
Oh my gosh, you guys are too much. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you guys, this is beautiful. I can now control the car with the watch. I can start the car.
Yeah.
Okay, more presents.
Okay.
What's in here? Oh, is this the key?
Yeah, the key.
Oh, cool. No way, it's just a card?
Digital key, yeah. Yeah. Wow, cool.
Yes. Oh my gosh. All right, I want to take it out.
Okay.
Let's do a test drive.
Yeah, Jason, today we not only delivered another FF91, but also brought in top talents from various industries. For example, we have here today Justin Bell, a legend racer and the host of the Pebble Beach Car Show. We are also joined by heavyweights, including the largest hypercar collector in the US and FF's global investors. Another important goal is to create additional value by fostering equal chemistry between the Spire users.
Wait till your English is getting better, man. I understood everything you said, man.
Thank you. I'm working on English very hard.
You're doing a good job.
Yeah, thank you
I
so
look
much.
forward to meeting everyone upstairs
Yeah,
and chatting about the car.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
And I promise to give you my feedback and my ideas about moving the car forward. Yeah, but I have to say, YT, it is stunning. What do you guys think of this?
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Oh my God, it is really good looking.
I mean, and there's some design features that make it so unique, right, William? I mean,
I'd love to tell you a little bit about it.
Oh, please do,
William
yeah.
Morrison with Sales and Marketing. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Congratulations on today. Now, everything you see here is built on FFAI Hyper Architecture 2.0. It's 6x4, and what that means is it's 6 technical platforms and 6 technical systems, or 4 technical systems working together. Now, that's what creates this magical beauty right here. Now, if you look at the design of the car, really, this is our A-pillar. And this is the only vehicle that comes with the A-pillar over the front wheel. That's an engineering marvel right here. What that does is allow us to give all the space, up to 85% on the interior of the car. And that's also creates a challenge with both the engineering for safety and pedestrian systems, which we have overcome. So we've made this one of the safest vehicles in the market, and you get the benefit of that both in this luxurious cabin right here. So also up top right here, we have the only LiDAR system in a luxury vehicle today. We have a small e-motor that also contributes to a lot of that space in there, unlike other vehicles. So we're getting a lot more effectiveness out of our vehicles. So walking around front, you obviously notice the beautiful matte black. You have a wonderful illuminated logo up there as well.
How large are these wheels, by the way?
Those are 22s, I believe. So yeah, we have the Magic All-in-One. And by Magic All-in-One, what we mean is it gives you the performance of a sports car, but it also gives you the usability and versatility of an SUV. You only need one vehicle to do all the fun stuff you'd need. You don't need 10 cars in your garage, you just need one to do everything.
That's honestly one of my favorite things about it, because I love driving a fast car. I've never driven a car with 1,000 horsepower, so this will be a first. And then also, I have a Sprinter van where I get driven down to Newport Beach or San Diego, and I have office meetings. And I think I'm just going to be driven in this from now on.
Why not?
I've got a bigger screen, way more luxurious seat, and it won't be as bumpy and rocky, in the Sprinter van. This is just so smooth and heavy, so it'll be a really nice, smooth ride.
You nailed it.
The only thing it's missing is a bathroom.
We'll work on that for the next round.
Yeah, that's my advice.
Speaking of safety systems, we have what's designed around that we call the moat. Just as a king has protection around his castle, we have the moat built around the vehicle for your safety. So we've engineered one of the most versatile vehicles, but also one of the most safe vehicles out there on the road. So, and I'd love to show you the interior of the space right here. Look at that back
I
seat.
forgot the doors open this way. Yeah, this is my favorite thing about the car.
Honestly, it's all the space back here.
It's a big screen, you have all your connectivity. I know you're a busy man, so you can do your Zoom meetings as you go, as someone's driving you to your next property or your next business meeting.
Now, I remember YT telling me that I have 3 different internet connections depending on where I am.
You do, 15G. So we have 5 different 5G wireless cards in here. You'll never lose connectivity.
Yeah, getting internet's a big deal for me.
Absolutely.
Maybe I don't crash.
Oh, they're changing the.
All right.
Okay. Now Jason's at.
It feels real now that I...
It feels real, right?
Yeah.
Getting in it?
This is awesome. So how do you guys feel in the front?
Can you repeat that, please?
So what do you think? Your first moments
It
behind
feels
the wheel?
powerful, I'll say that.
Yeah.
You can tell this thing is ready to launch.
Do you enjoy fast driving?
You know, it's difficult in LA because I've got a
Yeah.
few tickets, so I got to be careful. But yes, I do.
Yeah, I know. We are
do.
so lucky. We have some of the best world roads in the country. Or just head up into the hills, right? We're
Yeah.
so lucky.
I mean, I was able to drive this a couple months ago on the track, which
Yeah.
was really fun. You'd be able to set a track record in this thing.
I'm gonna give it a shot. That is
Yeah.
actually what I'm gonna try for sure.
I think they've set a couple of track records
Yeah,
in this.
just
Yep.
literally a week ago, they Button Willow they broke the
Yeah.
SUV track record.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is good.
Does this qualify as an SUV? I feel like it's like a hybrid.
It
This is-
in
this
your
is the-
thesis.
It's
All
like
ability.
a more sleek SUV than
Yeah.
than my Bentayga.
Yeah.
You know what's nice about it though, which is so important to me. I don't like being really low when I'm
Yeah,
driving.
yeah.
So I feel like I'm in a mid height in this,
Yeah.
which is nice.
Yeah, but when you're outside it, it doesn't look as tall as it does when you're inside it.
That's basically why we call that all ability and all in one. So you can go on a racetrack, you can sit, high, great vision, but also you can also sit like me in the back, very comfortable.
Yeah.
By the way, if you want to have some power, Justin, you can help to set up the sports mode, so
Oh,
we can
yeah.
go all the way down.
Yeah, I
Go all the way
where?
down. Yeah, go here, quick. Yes, here.
Energy.
Go quick.
To drive.
Go to the right.
Quick.
Swatch, go up.
Sport.
Right, there you
There
go.
we are. Okay.
Now
let's
you have
catch
a little bit more, horsepower. Oh,
Yes.
look at that.
up. Oh, right.
God, this thing is fast.
I think you just answered the question whether
Yeah.
Jason
Can we
likes
not
to go
put it on
fast.
hyperdrive?
Oh, you can put it on hyperdrive for sure.
Do we have to? Thank you.
I won't go
Really?
anywhere.
No?
Oh my
Look at that.
God, this thing is so fast.
We see what's crazy about it. It
This thing is
has
so fun.
hypervectoring. It has 3 very small hyper-efficient engines, electric engines, that allows them to basically apply the torque of the wheel to where they
Because
need
this
it.
thing would crush a Ferrari off
Oh,
the line.
crush.
Probably
Absolutely.
0 to 100. This would be the Ferrari.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go on the line here. Have some fun, guys. Sorry. Apologies in advance, but
Okay.
So, oh my gosh! I love to sit in the back. Yeah.
why can't I get launched?
Oh, he's going to have to upcharge the battery.
Okay.
It's all like part
right.
of the prep.
All right.
All right, we'll let them go by so we can go.
Oh my God, it's so fun.
Isn't it so fun?
Wow! Even here, I feel.
Ladies and gentlemen, when
This is so
Jason
awesome.
Oppenheimer says he'll drive you to a listing, do not eat beforehand.
Anyone,
Do not eat.
Exactly.
Do not eat. Everyone's going
anyone
to
who
go.
watches this are never gonna want to drive with me.
No.
Oh, I can smell the tires. That
Yeah.
thing. I can't believe you could be 10 miles an hour, floor it, and you burn
You-
rubber.
Straight up there.
Wow,
no,
there's
it's,
so much torque in this thing. It's crazy. Sorry, guys. I know I'm getting you
No, I
sick,
feel
but
perfect.
it's
No,
too
I,
much
you know,
fun.
the rear seat racing,
Oh my God,
nobody
this
has
feels
it.
so good. Only an electric vehicle has that kind of torque.
it really does, huh?
So,
Okay. But his camera's taking a shit. Okay, there he is.
Oh, there
Get
it
up.
goes. Don't worry, bud. I'm not going anywhere.
I'm okay, Jason.
Are there like oh shit handles
Yeah, there are shit
for this
handles
guy over
somewhere.
here?
Right here. It's so funny. I can drive anyone else or
Oh, yeah,
myself
you don't get nervous
anytime
at
I
all.
want. As I say, I can scare myself
I'm the
any
same.
day of the week. Right?
You drive half as fast. I would
Yeah.
want to. I would say
Yeah.
just drop me off.
I can hear it. I know you
Yeah.
already, and I don't even know
But
you.
when I'm in
You're gonna
control, I
be-
feel good.
so Justin, why don't you have a co-creation Justin mode, and while Jason will have his Jason mode? You
Well,
guys can
Jason's going
look
to
at that. Very stable,
Yeah,
precision.
this
I love
thing
this
as well.
precision.
Jason's mode is going to your creative
launch
mode is
all
going to
day
be
long.
launch all day long.
No,
Just you're gonna, I can just see a client getting in the car, and you're going to be like, "You should probably get rid of that
But
coffee."
this is so.
They'll be like, "No,
Yeah, put
why?"
that
You'll be
down.
like, "No, just put it down." It's the top.
I
seal.
can't wait to get someone in this car. I can't wait for my brother to get in this car.
What do you
I'm gonna
think?
put this in launch, and he's gonna shit himself.
But don't even say a word, right?
No,
You
I
just
won't
be
even
like,
say
"Oh,
what. I'll just be like right here. Sorry, hold on. By the way,
Yeah.
I'll just chilly go.
Look. Wow. It's great control, man.
It's okay.
It's good.
It's
I'm
okay.
good. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, this is good control.
You got it. You got it. No,
I
I
could
feel.
be watching. Do you know? I could be watching a video of like
You can
how
watch. You
not
put our,
to.
Yeah,
our trailer on
just
right
press
there.
the
Let me-
press
oh,
that
yeah.
video. Yeah, right. So press it.
I'm gonna watch this.
All right. Try to watch that while I launch.
Oh man.
It's gonna be. Really
Shoot, I
You're
can- this thing
watching
blocks it.
Jason,
Can I
you're-
put a
It's
TV on
supposed
here?
to be blocked. So legally, you can't look at this.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, you can.
Look at yourself.
Only just in kind. So
funny.
Justin, why don't you just your 3-finger and shift it up so the volume can go up?
Where's that?
Your 3-finger on the center screen. No, on the
Oh,
center
no,
screen.
oh, I've done it here too.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, 3-finger up. All right, now you have
shit,
the.
okay.
Okay, good.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah. Thank you for these tricks. I just go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go slow, you can go fast. Up
Get
to
up
you.
about a car behind him.
Look at that.
Oh my
This guy's having a
God,
lot of
this thing
fun, man.
Jesus. Scared myself right there.
Do you know what? We just found a beautiful new form of. He wants to.
So go to the right lane.
Oh yeah, get me
Oh
on
man.
I think we've just come up with a new definition of narcissism. We can drive, make ourselves feel good, and watch ourselves at the same time. It's like
That's perfect.
I'm gonna take off right here.
There's no sound. It's silent. Suddenly you're off. What?
This thing almost floats.
it almost
I feel
starts
so
moving
good.
around on you.
It does.
I feel so good back here.
Wow. Look at that van. It's like 3 miles back.
It really. You should.
The session was probably planned for 15 minutes. It's probably going to end with an hour.
I mean, that's the trouble. You're gonna be. It's gonna. You're just gonna want to hit the
Well,
gas.
I'm gonna
I
do
mean, you're
this
gonna do it
like
every
at least
freaking
for the
day.
first few days.
Exactly. Until no one rides with you.
Yeah, I think
Until I get myself sick.
Yeah.
I think a couple more tickets is going to be
Oh,
worth
we're
it.
going in there.
Or I get 2 more tickets.
We're going in
Oh
there.
my gosh.
I think we're going in here. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So, you
By the way, this is your charging station.
Yeah. No
One of your
shit.
charging stations.
this to me is kind of the brilliance of this, is that we can do everything we want with our lifestyle right from in here. And then when you want to get your rocks off and go fast, it'll do that too.
And now we can
right?
just go chill in the back and
Yeah.
relax.
Exactly.
If you press the FF and use the voice, you can ask it to open all the doors. Open all doors?
Sorry.
No,
I
he has to
cannot
be-
open doors when
He has to
cars
be
not
on
in
P
parking
first.
spaces.
Oh, okay. Let me do
And
it.
press it.
Open doors.
Opening all doors.
Wow.
Look at
Fancy.
that.
Wow. See, I need to learn all these tricks.
Okay.
Sorry for speaking.
Yeah.
Can you shut my door?
You can press here.
Look at that.
Close them all.
Oh, I have it here.
Buttons, or we
Yeah.
can close them all, but I don't want to do it with just nonsense.
Closing front doors. Rear doors are already closed.
Oh my god, the spacing in here is
See,
insane.
right? It's by the way, this is not the.
I can't even touch
You can't
the.
even
I
touch.
can't even touch the front seat.
Right now
Not
you're.
the
I'm
tallest
gonna
guy
take
in
a
the
picture on your
world,
phone
but
for you, all right? Let me just take a picture on your phone for you so it shows that. Go on, dude. Put your feet up like that. That's funny. There you go. That's,
Okay. All right. So it's time to chill a little bit. Right now, you're sitting in the most spacious, we call that rear internet space or third AI space. You have the largest recline angle in the industry, 60 degrees. So we're gonna give you that right after this. And by the
Okay.
way, so Louis, if you want to help him to give the largest recline angle,
Oh, can you do it back here?
you can do it back here on the screen door as well. On the
Let
screen
me
as
do
well.
it. Let me do it.
You go to the
Tell me how
laptop.
to do it. Yeah.
And then you go to the seat. You go to the
Yeah.
that one. Go all the way back.
Oh wow. Oh my goodness, it's like a bed back here.
Let me
This
do
is
that.
better than most first-class
Oh,
airlines.
absolutely. So that's basically industry largest, right?
Did you see this, Justin? Look at this reclining.
Yeah.
It's almost lie flat.
yeah.
Oh,
Right.
and I need a. There's no feet. There's nothing on the feet, right?
Yeah. To
Where's
in the middle.
Maybe let's just
In
get
the
on
middle.
mine.
You go to the front. Yeah, you can.
Did you take it behind?
Yeah, let's just get
What do I do?
You do that to the front.
Like
Keep,
this.
yeah, and then
Oh,
look at
really?
that.
Look
One
at
more
that.
picture for him, sir.
Wait, hold on. Let me make sure it's all the way up.
Yeah, it's all the way up. Okay, I think it's fine. And then I think there's nothing hold you back.
It's a full
Then
bed.
I can give you a little bit more.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we'll add it out.
Oh my god,
So-
you can frickin' sleep
Yeah,
back here.
look at that, man.
That's cool, huh?
That's very
No,
This
they
is
have
where it pays to be short.
By the way, yeah.
Movie.
So basically, when the AI,
Oh my
the
God,
third
this-
AI space
This is so much nicer than.
is what you're now feeling right away. It's just a little bit. It's only the physical world But really what it gives you, this car is going to give you, is not only comfort, the space, but also the time. Time is the most luxury thing, right? So you just save a little bit more time when you were in the front driving, right? Racing.
Yeah.
Now you're going to win those time back by doing something more productive. So what we're doing here is you can absolutely do a lot of different things by having the screen in the back. Obviously, this third AI space will give you a lot of different scenarios like living, working, and entertaining, relaxing, right? All different type of mode. All right.
Wow, that's interesting. Should we click start video?
Yeah, I'm trying to click the start video.
Oh, so I can link this up to my phone.
Yeah. Right. They're seeing us. And just need to see, let me get the audio up.
Maybe lean up now.
You're fine. You guys see me all right? I think we're...
Hey guys, can you hear us? Are we on mute?
Probably I'm on mute, yeah. I have to join the audio. Okay.
Can you guys hear us?
Oh, we have to put the... One second.
Hold on, I can't hear you.
Jason, do you mind to... Justin, do you mind to go to the 3-finger again a little bit?
Yeah.
Can you guys hear us?
I got you.
Awesome. Hey.
Coming in loud and clear.
This is cool.
Just sitting here in my new house. I think we need a trade, right?
The car for the house? I don't know.
Uh-huh, nice.
I'm happy with that deal. This thing leans back like basically lie flat. It's crazy.
It's insane, right? No lower back pain for me.
Yeah, I mean, I think as much as I love driving this car, I think I got everyone sick by flooring it off the line too much.
No, what's great, I mean, he was driving awesome. I had a lot of fun back here.
This thing has like serious launch potential.
It's insane. 0 to 60 in 2.27 seconds. That's nuts for something that weighs over 6,000 pounds.
I think I just beat that.
Best.
Justin, did I just beat 2.2? I think I did 2.1.
I'm on the phone with I'm on the phone with my therapist right now, trying to get over the experience.
That's awesome. So the old Hyper has the first presence here.
That's it. How am I coming through on the screen?
Oh, perfect. Plus,
you're doing awesome.
I can see the longest boat dock on the West Coast behind you.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
The quality is awesome. It's a you know the three modem works perfectly with our Super AP. You know, that's the best. It shows awesome. The quality, the audio quality is all good. Huh? We have also the windows open, so everything was perfect.
And the car looks beautiful from there.
Absolutely.
So,
we do have some fun times.
All right, we're gonna recline and sign off.
Beautiful. Enjoy the rest of your drive. We've got some food waiting for you when you come back.
Perfect.
All right, see you, bud.
We're quitting the work mode and go back to the entertaining. All right.
Take care. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. And so...
How do I put it up?
No, you can watch something, right? You can on top of the live videos and everything, content loading, ESPN. These are all live. These are all channels,
let's watch sports.
It's all live sports, and they're coming up, and then you can do all different things. Let me see what they have. So I have some Sling TV.
Let's just do. Is it on Sling, or do I have can I get onto Netflix and HBO?
You do have a Netflix. You can install. I mean, there's all opportunities.
Okay, I can install my apps.
Yeah. So this is basically quality. I mean, really the Super AP is one of the key things, right? You have 3 different SIM card. Basically, you have way more coverage because of the different carriers, and then also the bandwidth addition.
Will it switch back and forth depending on which network is getting the strongest signal?
Right.
Okay.
So everyone else is only have one, but we have 3. So that's guaranteed because you do need a lot of live streaming. It does require high bandwidth, speed and everything. So that's 4 or 5 in the night. You're stuck in the traffic. Everyone else is gonna do this, but you can do exactly what you're doing here, watching live NFL, soccer. If it will be night, maybe you can watch some in Miami, soccer game, Messi, right? Or your own show. As you did already earlier, we can do, basically the racetrack, we're not able to watch it.
Oh, okay, cool.
You see, these are super fast. There's no delay or latency, right? That's something next time you do the racetrack, I can watch how you drive.
So normally I'll just hook this up to my phone and I'll be able to control all this through my phone. That's the best way to do
Yeah,
it.
this is the best way to do, but also you can do here, you see there's also a mouse pad. You can do the mouse pad here as well, depend on,
Okay, let me try. Can I do that now?
You can do it now. You go to TV remote,
Okay.
then you can use your mouse pad. There's a mouse pad here. Just put your finger here. And then now you see there's a mouse pad, there's a point.
I see.
No, there's a tons of training that I think you should probably do.
Okay.
But on the other hand, it's very easy. You go to the news, and then you didn't watch it earlier.
I want to be able to watch Netflix and
Yep.
HBO and stuff like that.
Yeah. I've got Louis working on that.
So here's a nice owner gift suggestion.
Yeah.
Is Faraday branded wipe cloth, because the screen it's already starts getting so many marks.
Yeah.
So rather than having any old rag, you should include.
Put one in the center console. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's
Yep. Agree.
Yeah.
No, that's
because
absolutely
my fingers are already all over
Yep.
it.
Another suggestion.
And that's something I'll put in there too. So I have.
I think these are awesome because the co-creation is all about is owners provide the feedback and everything.
Yeah.
On the other hand, it's really to build a platform where allow the Spire Club people to come together. As mentioned earlier, today with the events, we have a lot of guests who are who own a lot of tens of $1 million house, and at the same time they can buy, they can sell. So that's already a great platform to connect all together. So Faraday is not only provide a car, AI hyper car, but also a platform will allow those more value to be created through this platform. So that's one of the key of this co-creation meaning. You're gonna do also like music and news.
Does this charge your phone too?
There's a charger for too. I think.
Yeah, it does.
There's a
Put it in.
It's charged.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, that's a charger too.
I'll just have to get a new case, or I can just pop my case off when I want to.
Yeah, exactly. So ultimately, what you mentioned, I think Justin mentioned a little bit, or Willem mentioned a little bit. The core, what you see here is obviously the final product, right?
How do I put this up and down?
You touch the screen in the middle, and then you go to the right, top right. Press it.
Oh, okay.
Then it's come back. Okay, that's good. See, now you can see through. So everything, what you see here is ultimately it's a final product. The core of
Stitching is beautiful.
these are minor stuff. Oops. The core is basically the AI Hyper 6x4 architecture 2.0. So you have more
space. Yeah.
Space, and then charging opportunities. So how do you feel about the technology?
I think it's awesome. I think the screen size, both up there and back here, is great for when you're being driven around. It's like an entertainment center back here.
Yeah.
With two people. Not to mention this, the way that this reclines, I've never felt a seat recline even half this much. Yeah. I mean, it's almost like flat. It's crazy.
It is.
Like I could sleep back here.
And then the beauty is with the zero gravity seat is basically your hip is in the middle. It doesn't slide.
Yeah, it's also just
So
really
it's safe.
comfortable.
Here, basically, when you have your
Both
sitting
doors open
set,
there?
you can just hold
We've
to
got a lot of
safe.
space on this side. Tell them we're going to open all doors.
You're okay? You're at a
Yeah.
good spot? Okay.
I'm gonna tilt Thomas.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
That's fun, man.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to be driven around, you might as well be driven around like that.
That really was impressive.
Okay, welcome everybody.
Thank you.
Welcome to the real estate and luxury car chemistry talk, right? As FF, we are all about collaborating with talents and people from different walks of life. And today we have some amazing panel here. So let me introduce the team here. Right. First, we have Sean Lee, is the founder of the Purist Group. He is a luxury car collector, a racing expert, and most importantly, doing a lot of charity work, helping the disadvantaged around the world. And he's my big brother.
Thank
So
you, thank
welcome.
you. Thank you for the
Welcome,
invite.
Sean.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Oppenheim Group.
Next, we have Jason Oppenheim. He's the founder of the Oppenheim Group. And obviously, we're here at your luxury listing, so we can't wait to learn more about it. So welcome, Jason. And next, we have Justin Bell. He is the amazing British racing legend, Le Mans winner. Amazing. And right now, he's still working very hard on the commentation, around the world. And also, he's working with us to improve the car. So welcome. Welcome, Justin. And then lastly is Max. Max Ma is our VP of Product and Corporate Strategy. And he is here to talk to the guests and make sure we have all the ideas noted down and eventually turn into a reality, hopefully. Okay, so that's kind of what we're doing. It's a very fun chat, hopefully. And then we want to start with a question around the FF91 now, right? So it's an amazing vehicle. Jason just took a delivery of his car, and you guys have driven the car on the track, off of the track. So what attracted you the most? I'll start with you, Sean.
So I drove the car on a track that day, and it was pretty hot ambient temperature. And the key thing about a car, a lot of people care about the fit and finish, but that's not the main point. The main point is the powertrain reliability. And on that day when we're doing testing on the track, FF91 actually offered very solid and stable powertrain stability. Throughout the whole day, we were torture testing it. And the car actually handles well, and actually the powertrain was very, very stable. That's very, very impressive, especially in the EV market. There's a lot of EV, as you know, once you really start driving it hard and the battery start overheating, and there's a lot of issues will come up from that. On top of that, when you go back to the interior, the car offers extraordinary comfort. Imagine you have a car that can do 0 to 60 under 3 seconds, 1,000 horsepower, still very reliable. Yet your passenger can sit inside the car very comfortably and enjoy the space that's within the car. So those are excellent points that FF91 currently offer to this segment of the market.
So how hot was the track? It was in the desert, right?
Yeah, so that day, ambient temperature was reaching 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wow.
So it was very hot for any kind of car. And on top of that, what was very impressive is FF91 that day actually broke the track record that day.
Yeah. For the SUV or for the
fastest SUV.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah. So what about you, Jason? We saw your car, and then it's amazing color.
It's
so why?
even better looking than I could have imagined. That matte black is
Yeah.
beautiful. I always thought that I needed two cars because there's two itches that I've always wanted to scratch, and that one is really to have a sports car.
Yeah.
I like speed.
For sure.
And the FF91 really provides in that category. It's got a launch mode that is more powerful than any car I've ever been in. I mean, when I was just doing it about an hour ago. I have to apologize for the other people in the car. But, I mean, that is addictive. I mean, really, going from 0 to 60 with that powertrain is unbelievable. I mean, you jerk back your stomach, you got to hold your stomach in.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to have some fun putting some people in the front seat and then launching off the line. So in that regard, it's a sports car for me. And then also what's important is I need to have a car where I can be driven in. I have a driver with a Sprinter van right now, and I'm being driven down to San Diego or Newport Beach so I can work or catch up on sleep or watch TV, but usually work, unfortunately. And this car also, I think, satisfies that and well more than I could have expected from my Sprinter van. The seat, which I just also didn't even realize how far back it goes, but it's almost lie flat. I mean, it's really like a first-class airline seat. And the screen is huge, so it's so relaxing to be driven around. The car weighs over 6,000 pounds, so it's super smooth. So I guess in that sense, it does the two things that I need most. It provides me a car where I can be smoothly driven in, and I can relax and I can work. And then also when I'm driving it myself, it's exciting because it's over 1,000 horsepower, but the torque is actually what's most impressive off the line. So it's just a really fun car to drive.
Yeah, and most importantly, you don't have to pick which car you're going to roll with.
I'm going to make sure whoever's driving me does not put it in launch mode.
Maybe we should work on that mode, right?
No,
So-
I'm putting it in like training wheel mode. When
Training
I
wheel
get
mode. I like that. I like that.
That's my
Amazing.
my suggestion for the future. There's a training wheel mode for when
Yeah.
you're being driven around, so your driver can't go crazy.
Yeah, that's good.
Right,
Good
note
point.
it down.
There's actually a new TV show he's going to do where he takes the worst clients you have
On a
drive.
I'm like, let me take you to the next listing.
It's just up in the hills on Mulholland Drive, and then they'll never torture you again, which is perfect.
It is concerningly powerful. Like it is almost too powerful. Someone like me who doesn't have a good gauge on having fun.
That's why we train the drivers before they take delivery to go on a drive on the track, right? To really push the car, get comfortable with the limit of the car, and then obviously drive it safely as well when you're on the street.
Well, that's why I was able to scratch that itch a little bit on the track. I mean, now hopefully I can be a little bit more calm on the street, but it was really fun taking it out on the track.
Amazing, amazing. So Justin, you are the racing guy here, right? Tell us your impressions. We just went on a drive the other day.
Yeah, well, I'm first of all going to say that if I do need an urban teammate to drive me around, you've got the job.
We got Le Mans.
You got Le Mans.
Is that the race where there's two people and the one guy tells the other guy? Okay.
But
Normally, I'm not going to be the guy telling you when to turn. You have to. Okay.
You could put the difference to normal racing, like sports car racing, is that I get out and you get in. With this, I could get in the back and chill out while you're doing your stint. That is never happening. When it comes to driving a car, modern cars have evolved so much that we expect a lot out of them. We expect them to have limits of performance that exceed our own abilities because of technology. Technology to keep us safe because the cars have so much power, they have so much braking ability, they can go around corners so fast, but we rely a lot on the technology to keep us on the road and keep us safe. People like me, we push past that, and that's our safety place, our comfortable place, because you want to know what a car can do. So even though it's a bit like your laptop or your phone, you really don't use it to its full capacity, but you want it.
Right.
And that's what we want from cars. We want cars with, 1,000 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 2.2 seconds. It defies logic. It's not. It's so much quicker than we were ever used to for the last 100 years of driving. So for me to have a car that does all that and can surround me in luxury, and I'm a bit like you. I'm nearly all the time pulling over to do a Zoom call. I'm always like, okay, I've got to stop. I've got to watch this. And in my world of TV hosting and cars and editing, I think the FF91 is going to be my own studio, and yet it's going to be a really bloody fast studio. I can't wait. I just want to drive it and talk to someone in the back. So it's going to be an interesting. Well, we call it a new species for a reason, because it is. You try and describe someone what it is, and you're like, well, it's an SUV and it's a sports car and
a home office
and it's an entertainment center. And it's probably pretty good for dating. I'm
the back
just
seat
saying.
goes pretty flat.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
I mean, we just used it, right?
No, we did not just use it. I don't know what you're talking about, Scott. That's a whole different subject. Yeah.
And you made a good point about the power of this car, because when I was younger, I spent all my money on a 1969 Camaro.
Yep.
I did a 383 stroker motor, 411 posi traction, reverse shift pattern, big tires in the back, and this, I had a blow, not a blower, but a hood,
the induction
intake coming right, the induction hood, right, coming right to the hood of the car. I mean, I had a roll cage in there. I had a 6-point, I was taking it to the track and racing it, quarter mile, and I never thought I would ever. I had to, they made me put a helmet on, under law on this track, put a helmet on. Yeah, this thing is twice as fast as that car ever was.
Absolutely.
I mean, you should have to put a helmet on when you take off this car. It is just amazing that I can buy a standard car, you know, a street legal car that is twice as fast as the car that I spent 3 years building, you know, for track.
Yeah, that's really want to make the track everywhere with this car.
Yeah, and this thing handles way better. Like my Camaro, I could not take corners fast.
Yeah.
This thing, I was taking corners at 80 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Not really, but hypothetically.
On a racetrack.
On the track.
On the racetrack.
On the track you can.
We can do what we want on the racetrack.
True.
And it was
Yeah.
also very stable, and he handled it very well.
We had
I feel-
6,000. That's another great thing, actually, for tax advantages, because it's my business
Yes.
car. I can deduct the entire thing in the first year.
Yeah,
Which
absolutely.
is, that's huge for me. It really is.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So Xiao is the guy who is behind the definition of this car, right? What's your favorite? I'm very curious. Of course, everything is your baby.
Everything is my baby, and obviously I'm super happy as a product person. I hear, when I was sitting with Jason, I can tell the excitement that you're amazed by this car. I'm happy that you're happy and you're enjoying it, and you're gonna enjoy more because this is actually a living car which is gonna constantly evolve because of the fundamental of this car is provided by the technical foundation, which is we call that AI Hyper 6x4 architecture 2.0. It's a long name, but it really is the essential. Based on that, it can grow, without any limit. Today, you feel the power, and then also we did a Zoom meeting. We did also the live broadcasting, etc., live watching. But tomorrow, you can have some tailor-made features. Tailor-made feature for like AI. We have this tailor-made AI, which nobody has right now in the market. You have the tailor-made physical part, like leather or color, which is normal. But we also enable for you to do a tailor-made AI. And that's all because this a very powerful and fundamental architecture. Based on that, from a corporate strategy, from a strategy of a Faraday perspective, this co-creation is also my next thing, right? It's also what Scott has been working on, which allows people, like you can drive very well. You can have your just-in mode on the racetrack. Tomorrow, Jason said, okay, I want to do a just-in mode. Can I get it? I said, okay, cop it over. And then you can have your Jason, your just-in mode on Jason's car.
Well, I might have to move the seat up a little bit.
Then you also can do your Jason mode, as we discussed earlier, right? And the setting, and then the screens, and the lighting, the ambient, everything, that will be basically your own thing. And if people love you, which they do, then they can also take that as well. And it's become a platform which enables people to do their influencing and also create value to the whole society. And that's the beauty of how Faraday is not only a car company but also a platform to allow different people to join, and we all together to co-create the value and let the value to benefit by everybody. That's the important thing.
So am I right in saying that if we were at the racetrack, because of the AI technology, it will remember my style of driving, and there will be a point where it will help you emulate my driving to be better on a racetrack, which is quite a clever.
Too is I don't have to come up with my own settings. Like you could dial it in for racing,
Yeah.
and then I could just download that software so that the car is ready for me to go on the track too.
And does that work in reverse, that I can download being a brilliant real estate mogul and make more money? Because that would be a good app. That would be a really good app, Jason.
Well, don't tell too much more, what's going to be upcoming.
It's in the future. Okay.
But these are a lot of it already in the pipeline.
If you can make me drive like you, I'll teach you how to sell it.
Right, yeah, I like this.
That's a co-creation.
That's co-creation.
That's great. So it's great segue, right? Let's think about the future, right? So you guys are basically the leaders in your respective areas, and Faraday is very open to work with people who have ideas that has never been done before, right? So why don't we think about 10 years from now, 20 years from now, what would be a luxury transportation experience in your mind?
Wow. I go first?
Sure, yeah.
10 years from now, transportation segment will be completely different than what we have right now. With such an advanced development on EV segment, autonomous driving, especially the future AI technologies, the car's not be driving by itself. It's basically like a robot, and it will vastly improve how human interact with their daily transportations.
Yeah.
People will from point A to point B much faster. They will require you to spend a lot less time focus on driving itself, which they can get a lot more stuff done. And between cars and cars, imagine every single car out there would be actually autonomous driving. The chances of accident for it to happen is going to be a lot less, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to be the next decade. I'm in a way, as a car guy, I am looking forward to it. In a way, not so much because you know I have a lot of passion for internal combustion engines, but I am extremely looking forward to the autonomous driving part of it.
Great. But you still will drive the car on the track for fun as well, right?
Of course.
It becomes a hobby rather than a work,
Yes.
right? So that's definitely the way we are going.
Do you see what just happened? I just got fired.
That's basically what's happening.
Basically, I just got fired from everything I know how to do.
Yeah.
You'll
Thank
be
you.
well, you're a track driver, but I think he makes a point that if you want to control the car yourself, you'll probably be relegated to the track in 10 or 15 years.
So you will have your transportations that takes care of most of the stuff for you. That's a fact.
Yep.
Then you go to track, you drive to something you're passionate about,
Right.
right? And something that can, you know, bring you back to the passion to that moment. And because EV right now, statistically, are so powerful, so fast, and the only thing they have to work on is efficiency now. So,
But the only thing, that the weak link is humans.
yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
I mean, it only takes one human out of 100 cars if the others were all autonomous.
That's right.
Because the AI cannot predict us going Dunkin' Donuts, you know,
Yeah.
and turning sharp right. You know,
Yeah.
whereas
now they're going to have to ban human driving because all the cars will be linked with each other, and like you said, one
human.
you know person who they can't figure out is going to ruin everything.
Right.
Plus, I imagine cars can all be driving down a freeway within like 3 feet of each other. You know,
yeah.
once they're all autonomous.
Yep.
To me, I think in 10 years it's going to be about comfort, because again, it's going to be autonomous. So it's not going to be about power. I don't think it's going to be about, probably not even about looks, to be quite honest. It's going to be about the back seat that we have in the FF91.
Yep.
Probably every car in 10 or 15 years will have that kind of, comfort. You'll have there won't be front seats, or if there are front seats, they'll be facing the back seats.
Right.
So no steering wheel. And I just imagine you'll have a huge TV screen, and then seats that recline. You'll have maybe a little refrigerator. But it'll just all be about being a home office and being luxurious and comfortable.
Right.
Also, a very powerful data processor on board to process all the information you need from to and from. I mean, you're going to download certain file from your office, contracts, stuff.
So it'll be technology and comfort. And I think probably it'll be almost anachronistic to talk about power and handling and all that, because most cars, I think, at that point will be fast enough and they'll be safe. They'll be very safe because you won't even get into accidents in 15 years.
Right.
Yep.
So
Exactly.
it's like a mini luxury house like this, condensed into one pod, basically, on the road.
Yeah.
My view of it is a little different I don't think that you can take away driving from humans, because not enough people will have access to the tracks, and I think you're going to find that in urban environments, the autonomous driving is perfect. So you're going to have people that shouldn't drive anyway. Half of them on the 405 should be in a pod now, right? And they should, because they want to text, they want to watch movies, they want to sleep, they want to, whatever they want to do. So you'll have that. There'll be the pod car dwellers, and then you're going to have people like us who are going to say, actually,
Wait, I'm a pod car guy.
You're a pod car guy. You're going to,
I'm
Sean
sleeping,
and I,
typing. Yeah.
But we're going to be in our Faraday, and it'll be whatever, it'll be there, the 109 by then, not 91.
Right.
And it'll be, I'll drive it across a Mulholland Drive, nice and fast, have a great time, hit the city limits, hands off, seat will turn around, then I'll just hang out for the rest of the time to get to my house. I think that's where we'll be, and then you'll have people that'll look like drug addicts, like Sean and I, going, I've got some, I've got some synthetic fuel. Let's go in with your Mustang. Let's go into the hills.
Yep.
That's going to be the thing. But I was thinking about it when we were setting the car up. Your car is ahead of the rest of our lives with the AI integration.
Yes.
You are ahead of us.
Yes.
He and I are in the car saying, oh, we need to set our phone up. Oh, how are we going to do this? And all that. When our houses are run off AI, that's what I'm excited about. When we can sit there and we'll be like, I'll be at home and say, actually, do you know what? I really feel like listening to, David Bowie on the way there, but, don't forget to get the map to how to get down to Newport Beach. And I want all these calls. And my AI in my house will communicate straight to, because it's the same AI to the car. So I won't be doing it. I'll say, hey, listen, just send that photograph to my car. I want to look at it again later. In real estate, you'll be saying, just send those to the office. We won't even know who you're talking to. It's going to be your personal AI is going to be your butler, is going your concierge, if you like, your AI concierge will be managing your life, and your car will be an extension of that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm really excited for in 10 years, because we don't even want to have to pair anything by then. So, you know, your version of Thomas will be in a box this big.
I
and
can't deal
you won't
with
even have to pay
technology,
Thomas anymore. You can just, sorry, Thomas, you're just going to have him, he's going to be an AI, and you can make him better looking. Or
That's what I'm looking for, because I'm getting this car set up. It'll take me about an hour or so, and then it'll be perfectly dialed in. I'm a very simplistic creature when it comes to technology, which I like this car because there's very little that you need to know. It does almost everything for you. You know, the radio, television. There's one button that opens up all the doors. I mean, I love that simplicity of it. It's ironic in a way because it's so technological. At the same time, it's simplistic for people like me.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm super glad. It looks like I have a lot of new product managers who can help me to define the future together. Actually, we see a lot of things very much in common because this is what the user demand in this segment, the luxury and ultra luxury, right? The time is one of the key things to basically, if you're going to win time back, you're going to enjoy it, a lot of technology is going to help you to do that. On the other hand, you want to have joy, right? The joy is the racetrack and the excitement that you want to have. So when you look at Faraday, 10 years ago when the founder YT has founded this company, he predicted the future supposed to be basically the electric, connected, intelligent, and sharing. Most things are happening right now, but now we're standing 10 years later. If we look at in the next 10 years, our vision to understand that the trend will be, we call that all AI, which you guys have been talking about. The second is basically the all hyper. The hyper is not only about the performance hyper, right, handling hyper, but also you have to be equipped with hyper AI, sensing technology, sensing computing, etc. The third one will be all ability. It's like iPhone. 17 years ago, you have to buy a camera, you buy a phone, you buy a computer. Today, all in one, all ability. Same thing with the car. 3 cars. You don't just a sports car or SUV, a sedan. Just one car. It does whatever you need. And the very last one is the co-creation. We're sitting here is the best proof, and I personally really think this is the most powerful thing that will enable all of us to grow and grow faster and become the best.
Amazing, amazing. So thank you, and congratulations to you again, Jason, for taking your car.
Thank you, guys.
I look forward to working with you. If you have any questions, you have me on your speed dial. So congratulations.
Thank you, guys. This was a fun day, man.
He's got the first one.
Congratulations.
In my color.
I'm so envy you. Seriously.
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, we're so envious about you. Thank you.
Thank you guys very much. It's a fun day.
Thank you. Good stuff. Now we've got to get the house back.
Okay, the house back.
Great interview.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Simple.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you for chiming in. You did good.
Guys, want to take a quick photo?
Yeah, let's do a quick photo. Yeah.
Okay.
So we
Good
send.
light.